prepping it so I can make my first scary cut. I'm not gonna lie, it's nerve-wracking. See that blue line? That's what I'm gonna cut out. Go across it, make a plate cut it right there, make a plate right there, and I'll probably brace it, but it'd be in, and go up near the top kind of the same way. Well, here we go. Well, my shock towers are cut, and I still have to weld them up and kind of brace them up a little bit, because it had this brace had a plate that came up on the right there it is, you can see there. This bracing right here, the one with the hole in it, that brace right there, that went on that. So the ideal I have for my headers, first I like to say I had to cut my motor plate so I could get my alternator in, because without my alternator the stereo system I built is no good. Anyway, these headers I'm making, the name I'm gonna give them is bazooka headers. Anyway, they're going on the block as close as they can so I can fit it inside of my engine bay. But so far, I'm just waiting for my flanges to come in. And once my flanges come in, they're like, the flanges are like these, but these are flanges, the old flanges of my old headers, and you know, I don't want to use them because they might be warped. So I just went ahead and ordered some new ones. Anyway, on the new ones, I cut up the header, the old header, and the old ones, the old header, that's what these were on, and they're gonna go like this. And I'm gonna weld them on my new flanges when they get here, like this, so that they'll mount up to here. So they're gonna be welded, and these flanges stick straight up. I had to cut them and angle them just right so that they fit on there good. So that fits pretty good on there. It's pretty flush all the way on there, so no gaps or nothing. Anyway, that's what I got. Let's throw this on back in there. Anyway, so that's what the header's gonna look like, and they're gonna be close. And once I get these done, then I'll be making headers to push the gas out and to the rear end, to the rear end headers, right? The rear end exhaust pipes right there. So those are gonna have to come up from right here in the back and come up over this way, probably right here, and then come here and hook to the turbo so I can have my exhaust. But that's what I got right now. I'm just trying to fit these mufflers so they're not sitting too close in to the firewall. Although I shaved them, I want plenty of room. These are the old flanges. I grinded off the headers off that side and did them flat. And that's the block side. That goes up to the block. I like these that they have. That's cool. It'll seal and they're flat, so they're not warped. But anyway, like I said, on these, as you can see, I'm welding them like this. Welding them up like this. But the block angles out this way, it don't go straight up. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to have to cut these so it sits in, that tube sits in closer. So that's what I got going on. Still getting everything dialed in. I got the motor in. It took me down 2 days, but I got in there and I didn't have to force it in, thank God. But it's coming together. I just got to get my exhaust right here. I got to get another flange because I welded that on crooked. I need to come straight back and come right here to the rear exhaust pipes. But I got a little trick I want to do, and I'm hoping it'll work. But she's in there, and man, she says, hi, I'm going to have to use that hood scoop that I bought a long time ago for my drag car. But I didn't like it, but I'm going to have to see if it'll work on here. So I ain't got to buy another hood scoop.
Yeah, please don't.
What?
The less you have to go out and buy, the better.
Mm-hmm.
What's the way?
Anyway, well, that's what I got. Here's what she looks like from the front. I didn't want to have to cut my hood, but I'm going to have to because my turbos are going to stick out a little bit, which I didn't like. I thought that was ugly, but I'm going to try to make it look good. Anyway, that's what I got. I got my hot side pretty much the way I want it. I got it running here, but what I also, that was a surprise I had. I wanted to, okay, there it goes. I wanted to have a cutoff on my exhaust, so I put it right here. This goes down to my tailpipes. But I want to make a cutoff for it, so I have some exhaust coming out of the hood. But they're going to be like, I want to make them like right here. You know, not too far back on my hood. So yeah, that'll be cut forward about like that. Anyway, that was the surprise I had. But what I done is I cut these back further so my turbos won't be way out here. That's where my radiator's gonna go. So I cut them both back, and I cut the flange to the turbo. I cut it straight this time, but and I cut it down lower so my turbos won't stick up so high. But they still stick up, but I got something for that. So anyway, that's what I got going on. And she's coming out just the way I wanted her to. So yeah, that'll work. Well, we gotta take my snow performance out because my turbos aren't gonna have an intercooler, and that snow will inject methanol into the carburetors so to quench the pistons, so they won't be getting a lot of hot air coming in. They'll get hot air coming in from the turbo, but that's what that snow right there is for. That's gonna replace my my intercooler for my turbos. My not intercooler, that's my intercooler. My radiator for my turbos to keep them cool. It would go about right here, but my radiator's gonna go there. So I don't want to put nothing in front of it. And plus I don't want to have to reroute my tubing. But that's what we got. You know, I feel like the coyote, Wile E Coyote, chasing after that Hellcat my nephew's got. Anyway, I'm coming to try to keep up with you, Hellcat. I know I can't perform like you, but I'm going to give it my shot. You know who I'm talking about when I say Hellcat, huh, Corey? All right, peace. What's going on? This is not a coyote motor, as you know. But this is the Wile E Coyote build. And reason I'm calling it a Wile E Coyote build is because Wile E Coyote is always thinking of ways to catch the road runner. And he always fails. I'm not going to fail, I hope. But what I'm chasing after, as you know, is Hellcat. You know, so that's what this build is called. It's called Wile E Coyote. And thanks for watching my videos, guys. We're gonna get the hood next and try to build the hood to where it will fit over all this monstrosity. But anyway, subscribe and check out my channel. It really helps. I don't get very many views on building the motor and the body work and everything. You guys really like the stereo build. I've only gotten like six views on the body build and the motor build, which is okay. But anyway, that's what I got. So we're gonna end this video right here. So check me out, guys. Later.